You already know what it feels like. You wake up in the morning, you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, and something inside you quietly sinks. Not because you hate yourself, but because you remember who you used to be, or who you imagined you would become. And somewhere between the long work days, the stress eating, the exhaustion that never fully goes away, the fat just crept in, slowly at first, then all at once. And you tried things. Maybe you tried a lot of things. And the frustration of trying and not seeing results is honestly one of the most defeating feelings a human being can experience. That heaviness is not just physical. It sits on your confidence. It sits on the way you carry yourself in a room. It sits on the conversations you avoid and the photos you step out of. It lives in the quiet moments when you wonder if your body is just broken. If you are just one of those people who will always struggle with this, you are not broken. And you are not one of those people. The truth is, most people are simply doing the wrong exercises in the wrong way, and they are burning almost zero fat because of it. So right now, in the next few minutes, everything changes, because what you are about to learn is exactly what exercise science has confirmed works for accelerating fat burn in real human bodies under real-life conditions. Before we get deep into this, the programs linked in the description below were built specifically for people who are serious about making this transformation faster and more complete than doing it alone. These are not generic workout plans. They are structured, proven systems. But only look down there if you are truly ready to stop experimenting and start seeing real results. If you are just here to browse, that is okay too. Now, let us talk about why most people burn almost no fat even when they exercise regularly. Your body is an incredibly smart machine, and smart machines find shortcuts. The moment your body recognizes a pattern in your workout routine, it adapts. It becomes more efficient. And more efficient means fewer calories burned. This is called the adaptation response. It is one of the most overlooked reasons people plateau, and it explains why someone can spend 45 minutes on a treadmill 4 days a week for 3 months and barely lose an inch. Meanwhile, someone else does 25 minutes of a completely different style of training 3 days a week and drops noticeable body fat within weeks. The difference is not effort, the difference is type of stimulus. Here is the first game changer: high-intensity interval training. You may have heard of it, but most people do not understand why it works on a biological level. When you alternate between very intense bursts of effort and short recovery periods, your body cannot keep up using its normal energy systems. It gets forced into a state where it has to pull from stored fat for fuel. And the most extraordinary part is that this fat-burning effect continues for hours after the workout ends. Research in exercise physiology calls this excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. In simple terms, your body keeps burning fat long after you stop moving. We are talking anywhere from 12 to 24 hours of elevated metabolism from a single session. A 20-minute HIIT session can outperform an hour of steady-state cardio when it comes to fat loss. That is not an opinion. That is documented in peer-reviewed research from institutions studying metabolic performance. Now here comes a pattern that most people never expect. Strength training is one of the single most powerful fat-burning tools available to you, and almost everyone underestimates it. Here is why. Muscle tissue is metabolically expensive. Every pound of muscle you carry requires your body to burn more calories just to maintain it. Even while you are sitting still, even while you sleep. When you build lean muscle through resistance training, you are essentially upgrading your body into a machine that burns more fat around the clock. Studies tracking body composition over time consistently show that individuals who incorporate 2 to 3 days of resistance training per week lose significantly more body fat than those doing cardio alone, even when total calorie burn in the gym appears similar. The compounding effect of muscle on metabolism is real, and it is powerful. Compound movements are where the magic lives inside resistance training. These are exercises that recruit multiple major muscle groups simultaneously. Think squats, deadlifts, push-ups, rows, lunges. When you perform a compound movement, your body has to coordinate a massive number of muscle fibers, which demands enormous energy output. A single set of heavy squats burns dramatically more calories than 3 sets of bicep curls. This is not complexity for the sake of it. This is strategic efficiency. Now stop for a second, because here is something most fitness content will never tell you. If you have been avoiding strength training because you were afraid of bulking up, or if you have been telling yourself that cardio is just easier and more comfortable, you have been accidentally keeping yourself stuck. Comfort is the enemy of transformation. And that is not a motivational quote. That is metabolic fact. The people who truly change their bodies are the ones who embrace a little discomfort strategically. They train in ways that feel challenging in the moment but deliver results that compound over days, weeks, and months. Let us talk about a third category that gets almost zero attention: metabolic conditioning circuits. These are structured workout sequences that blend strength movements with cardiovascular demand. Picture this. You do 15 seconds of burpees, move immediately into 10 bodyweight squats, follow that with a set of push-ups, and then rest for 30 seconds before repeating. That single circuit activates your cardiovascular system while simultaneously loading your muscles. The fat-burning effect is layered. You get the metabolic boost from the cardiovascular component and the lean muscle stimulus from the strength component at the same time. Studies have shown that metabolic conditioning can increase fat oxidation by up to 30% compared to steady-state exercise. And sessions can be completed in under 30 minutes. For someone with a demanding schedule, that ratio of time invested to fat burned is extraordinary. Speaking of time, one of the biggest psychological traps people fall into is believing that longer means better, that if a 45-minute run is good, a 90-minute run is twice as good. But your hormonal response to exercise does not scale linearly with time. After a certain threshold, cortisol spikes. Cortisol is a stress hormone. Elevated cortisol for extended periods actually signals your body to hold on to fat, especially around the midsection. This is not theory, this is biology. Shorter, more intense, more varied sessions are often genuinely superior to long, exhausting ones. Now imagine waking up 6 weeks from today. You have been doing the right exercises. Not more, not harder, just smarter. And you look in that mirror, the same mirror that made your heart sink before, and something is different. Your clothes fit differently, your energy is different. You move through your day differently. That version of you is not a fantasy. It is a biological outcome of the right input. The cost of continuing what is not working is not just physical. Every week spent doing the wrong thing is a week of momentum lost. A week of results that never come. A week where the gap between who you are and who you want to be stays the same or grows. That cost accumulates, and most people do not realize how much they are paying it until years have gone by. You do not need more time, you do not need more willpower. You need a better system. The programs in the description below are that system. They are built on the same science discussed today, structured for real life, and designed to produce visible results faster than going at this alone. Most people who truly want change still hesitate. They tell themselves they will start next week. They wait for the perfect moment that never comes. Do not let that be you. The information is here. The tools are right below this video. The only thing left is the decision to actually use them. Make that decision right now.